Go over and hit the bar. Make yourself a drink. And better make it 2. You never know how the night's going to go. And as always, we've got smokes and munchies and whatever you want. So kick back, relax, and enjoy. You've earned this vacations. So I want to say, hey, everybody who's watching today, thanks for tuning in. And we've got some great people in the audience tonight. It's going to get a little crazy, as it always does. But I want to give a huge shout out to Abdal, the first one in here tonight. Thank you, buddy. It's great to see you. And we've got WildAngel hanging out there. Hey, love, good to see you there. And Qrow, party time, my man. Hopefully you're going to join us in this show and I know we've got a lot of people out there waiting to see your lovely face, especially the naked cat. We want to see the naked cat. But Rose, how you doing, my dear? Good to see you out there. And guys, this week has been crazy. I mean, if you've watched any of the channel here, we had the AMA with Cyril, and we talked about it then. That literally this week in the markets, it's like a bloodletting. I mean, I've seen horror movies with less red in them than our market has. It's been absolutely insane. But just before we went live here, I got an announcement from Mr. Cyril Keir himself saying there is a brand new high-risk Qrow fund. That's right. He listened to you. He knew you guys wanted it. So we've got a good long-term hold, but now we have a high-risk return possibility. And it is on the Arbitrum network. I'll get a video out to you guys here very soon. But if you're really interested in putting some in for those high yields, check it out. There's the link right there in the chat. But first of all, I want to find out who's watching and where you're watching from. So say hi in the comments and tell me where you're watching from tonight. How has your week been going? Wow, I just hit a brick wall. Don't you hate when that happens? It's like, okay, I had something next to say. But either way, I want to thank you for showing up tonight. And let's see who else we have hiding backstage. So, of course, it wouldn't be a Freaky Friday without the lovely and talented Miss WildAngel. How you doing, love? That's a big mug.
That's my Baja mug.
Baja mug.
It holds a half a pot of coffee.
Nice. Okay, half a pot. That ought to keep you wired for a while.
Yep.
I like that. Qrow says, busy week. Excited for the weekend. Brother, you and me both, my man. Yeah. And yeah, I know a lot of people, they've been out there slaving all week, and they look forward to this. They want to come in here, hang out, have some fun with us. So, Qrow, I'm hoping to see you hop up here with us today. We'd like to see the naked kitty. We haven't seen the...
I really want to see the naked kitty.
Yeah, we got to get some naked kitty shots. So, yeah, WildAngel, I heard you've had a challenging week yourself. I mean, 2 tire blowouts on the same day? Yeah. What in the world?
Hell if I know. It was flat in the morning and blew the other one out on the freeway. Stayed right side up, just edged right on over. Didn't crash, didn't anything. So just went, what the hell? It was a little alarming because it was a rather big pop. And it was a sidewall that blew out on my front tire. And I have front wheel drive. So, yeah.
I'm just kind of curious who you pissed off. Yeah, somebody did something to take out 2 tires in the same day on the same side of the car.
On the same side of the car, right?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gotcha. And Qrow says, I will try. I'm a bit wrapped up right now. Well, what you do on your Friday nights, and if you like tied up or not, hey, that's totally up to you, Qrow. But yeah, if you get in tight in time, hop on in here, buddy.
Oh, I have a quick question for you, Serenity.
Yes.
Is USD coin the same as USD? Hold on, where'd it go? USDC or USDC.E. They're both on Avalanche, but is it the same thing?
That's a great question. I might even have somebody who's a master of the crypto space who can answer that for you. And that is none other than Mr. Cyril Keir. How you doing, buddy?
Hi, Cy.
How's it going?
Good. About yourself, buddy?
I'm doing all right. Just relaxing. It's Friday night.
Hell yeah. Kick back, relax. So right off the bat, WildAngel had a question. So I'll let her ask you because I think you're the master of this one.
Is USDC, or USD coin is what I saw on the screen, the same thing as USDC.E?
So you could swap them for one another. One is like the bridged version, and then one is like the native version. That happens if USDC decides to make their own official version on the blockchain. And previously they were operating with a bridged version. So that's where the distinction comes from.
Cool. Trying to take care of some business, and it doesn't look right. So
Tomato,
I'm not
tomato.
doing it until it looks right.
Gotcha.
Very wise.
You guys have
And-
taught me well.
Ooh, look at that. Rose says, "Hello, handsome." You know, I sent Rose an invite, but she says she can't join us because she's got to be like a responsible adult. I don't know what that is. We can talk that in a minute. You know, somebody else who probably doesn't know anything about a responsible adult is, of course, Mr. BTK. How you doing, brother?
Wow, what an intro.
Okay.
No, not bad. How about you guys?
Doing pretty good, my man. Doing good. Been a crazy week. How's yours been?
More or less uneventful. Was it this week that my power went out or last week? I don't know. The power was out for a little while.
Ooh.
It was really
Suck.
windy. My antenna fell down. I had to go put that up again. That's about it, though.
Okay. Did you get some of those nasty storms the rest of us got?
Yeah, got really cold and extremely windy for a couple days there, and the power went out for a pretty good amount of time, and was hanging out at Cyril's with my cat. Cat didn't like the travel too much, but I think she had a good time over there.
Okay. The cat and the birds are getting along, or how does that work?
No, the cats and the bird didn't even know each other existed.
Oh, that's probably safer that way. Okay.
They're not our house.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, our house is crazy. It's
Oh.
insane.
Our
And we-
cats are good with the birds after we taught them to be good with the birds.
I'm not gonna try that. But, yeah, Rose was very excited to see the cat, and I think the cat, warmed up to her pretty well too.
Nice. Excellent. Well, BTK, brother, you were not the only one who was homeless over this last week or so. 'Cause we had somebody else who was homeless who crashed at our place, and that would be none other than Mr. Qrow. How you doing, Qrow?
I'm doing way better than Tuesday and Wednesday.
He even brought Mouse.
Yes.
So I got to play with Mouse.
Well, that's
Yeah.
Do this
Mine-
power too?
No, my furnace went out. Got home Monday night, and my house was like super cold, and I was like, "What the hell?" Fiddled with the thermostat and found out that my furnace was not functioning properly. So I called up Jimbo and I was like, "Hey, can I come crash at your place?" He's like, "Sure, you're always welcome." So I loaded up the dog and some change of clothes and showered at his place, and it was a little adventure.
It was interesting, and it turned out a bad capacitor. But at the time, I mean, it was about 6 o'clock at night when you called me, Qrow?
Yeah, just got home from work.
Yeah, and keep in mind that here in Idaho, at nighttime, we're talking single digits. We were pushing 7 to 9 degrees. It was freezing cold. So he gets home, and Mouse, of course, is like a little dog with no hair and no fat on him. Well, he's not little; he's a horse. But I mean, he's skin and bones, and so's Qrow. So I mean, I got two people that are like skin and bones, freezing to death. Like, well, hell yeah, get over here.
Yeah.
It was quite a fun experience.
It was. It's been an interesting week. And Chrome says cats hate cars.
Yeah, can confirm.
You confirm that, BTK?
Yeah, Boo Boo's. My cat's name is Boo Boo, and she was crying in the car
Aw,
a little bit.
poor kitty. But you went to a warm, safe place, so she's probably happy once you got there.
Other than the car, she was okay.
Yeah,
She did
we
terrible.
set up a heating pad. We set up a heating pad for her.
Ooh, all kinds of spoiled.
Yeah, she was living her best life.
Nice.
Austin.
I see that.
I see you there, and I'm currently playing the game that you said. So you should get up here and play it with me.
Okay, gotta ask, what game are we playing? Do I even want to know? I guess I better ask first.
Nah.
Okay, no, okay. Russian gummy roulette. Got it. Okay.
Yeah,
From
Tuesday was definitely not my day. So, because it started with I got stuck. because of all the snow. And I get to work, park. 45 minutes later, one of the guys I work with comes in and he says, I'm sorry to tell you, but you have a flat on your right rear. I'm like, well, crap. Because Serenity took the jack out of my car when I first got the car. It was one of those old cranky ones.
Yeah,
and
suicide jack.
It's never had another one put back in it. So I had to call him and tell him, hey, come fix my tire. So he does that, get a text, hey, it's fixed. So I leave work and I get halfway to where I'm going and it feels weird. So I scooch over to the middle lane because I was far left. And I get even with an on-ramp and that front tire explodes. So, yeah, it was just not my day.
See, what really happened is he came out there, realized he forgot something that he needed, and so he just put the tire that was broken on the other one after he filled it back in and put like a little piece of tape on it, right?
No, it was in the back, and the donut, my spare donut was on my car, and the other rim was in the back.
Well, see, because you didn't include that detail, right?
Yeah.
This fun hypothetical scenario was definitely a possibility.
It was. I wouldn't put it past him at all.
Nope, I wouldn't either.
Because I woke him up at
I fixed
6:30 that morning to come help get me unstuck because I'd been out there for like 25 minutes.
Yeah, it was a challenging day. And then after all that, Cyril, I think that's the day you and I had the AMA about the Keir crew fund.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
It was all. Yeah, it was just a chain reaction. Get woke up at 4 a.m. Hey, come help me push out the snow.
It was 6:30.
Not when you go to bed at 3. It's still pretty early.
Don't stay up so late.
Tuesday, I was actually in this room. I had shut that door and put like a blanket underneath it to try to block the airflow. I bought a little space heater, and I sat here like this with my feet at the space heater, with my coat on, just with my phone. And I was just watching the AMA, just going, "Oh God, it's so fucking cold."
Please, Scrooge, turn up the heat to the factory.
Yep.
More coal for the fire, sir, please. More coal.
What do you mean? What game you totally forgot?
Right.
Game
We totally
where-
forgot.
The game where we get like high as shit and then try to pretend that we're not.
Well, you're
That
failing.
game. Yeah.
But
Yeah, I
that's
know.
You don't play that game very well.
Hey, it's Friday. Who cares, man? That's what it's all about. So,
Yep.
gotta have fun. So, Austin's asking us a question, guys and gals. So, everybody in the audience, I want to know your answers here. Let me know in the chat. So, guys, settle a debate. Is it snow ice or snow cream?
Snow ice.
Yeah, nobody says snow cream. I think that's made up.
I'm trying to figure out what snow cream is.
My boy John knows, but don't ask him about it.
Wow, that sounds like we went way off the deep end. Okay, so yeah, snow and ice. I don't know what snow ice or snow cream is. So, Austin, you're
Unless
gonna have
he's
to jump
thinking
up. Here.
ice cream.
That would make
Ice cream,
sense.
Ice cream.
We all scream for ice
Sorry,
cream.
it's
Yay!
dinner time and I'll take ice cream. Thanks.
Yeah.
So put
Don't
my
even start.
order in.
Now with the food. Here.
Yeah, no. So I now identify as a Jack, or I too am old and cranky. That's fair, Qrow. Oh, we broke Austin's heart. Austin, we didn't mean to break your heart. We're
Aw.
sorry. Thought you knew it all. Yeah. Apparently not. And that's a great thing is I don't have to know everything.
Well,
I'm working on that.
maybe Austin should get up here and tell us about it.
Yeah, tell us about
Exactly.
the snow ice, snow cream debate.
Right. So, in fact, Austin, I am working on knowing everything because after last week's Freaky Friday, if you guys missed it out, definitely go back and watch. It was a great debate talking about this amazing product to make dumb people like me smarter. So we went out and got myself a bag of dirt. That's right.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
I went out and bought it.
She did. It wasn't me. But no, I've been putting that in like a little splash of coffee, 1 scoop, and dash of sugar, mix it and chug it. It's like coffee shots. except for it leaves a earthy tone. Me, I call it. I have a bag of dirt. That's what it tastes like. But so far, I don't know if I'm smart or not yet. Earthy.
It's probably healthy for you.
It probably is. See, that's why my body's rejecting. It's like, oh my god, it's healthy. No.
I got the same one, and I couldn't find the little scooper that's inside that thing. So the first day, so I just took it was like one scoop or like twice a day or something. I was like, scoop? Like, what do they mean by scoop? Like, there's no scooper in here. Like, I really looked, I couldn't find it. And then I was like, well, I don't know. Like, I had like my normal coffee scoops, and I just did one of those, which is probably like 3.5 scoops or whatever. So I put that in my coffee and drank it. And yeah, if you like overdose on lion's mane mushrooms, it's slightly like noticeable, I guess. Like, I was in chat just like making all these crazy friggin' analogies and like all this stuff, and like, I don't know, this was the first time I ever tried it, but
interesting. I haven't
so
noticed.
Nothing bad happens, really.
Leave it to you to just straight rail, the line of lion's mane powder, essentially, as soon as you get it.
Yeah. Like, all right, let's see.
No, I found that scoop. I started squishing the bag from the bottom, because usually, heavier sinks. So I started squishing it from the bottom and found the scoop instantly. So
yeah, no, I couldn't find it at first, and then like I was talking to you, Bonk, and he's like, "Oh no," I was like, "Yeah, I just like I couldn't figure out how much like a scoop was," and he's like, "Oh, there's a scooper in there." I was like, "No, there's really?" Like, and then like a day later, I found it.
I'll bet the look on your face was great. You're like, "Oh, that's a scoop."
Well, yeah, that's when
My
I
bad.
found out how much it was supposed to be, but nothing happens apparently. Like, there's just diminishing returns to like whatever effect you got. Like, if you take more than whatever the amount is, like, it just basically is a waste of the powder.
Okay, so it's not like you're gonna overdose on lion's mane or something crazy, right?
No.
Austin's laughing.
Did you see Rosalind's response? That's why he's laughing his ass
I missed
off.
it. Serenity swaggering through the house with his mushroom coffee empire. I've got a jar of dirt.
I've got a jar of dirt. I've got a jar of dirt. Guess what's inside it?
Actually, it's kind of funny you mentioned that, Rose, because I do go in and I was like, yep, I forgot to take my dirt today. And that's what I call it now. I don't call it lion's mane. I call it my dirt. Everybody in the house knows what I'm talking about. Oh, love it.
Austin is way more fun to play laser tag with than Kurt.
Is he?
If you know, you know.
I don't know.
Then you don't know.
I don't. I guess I don't know. So I'm curious. Where is Austin, man? You're in the chat. Why aren't you up here with us today? So because we've got a few boxes to fill here. We can't play tic-tac-toe yet. Now, everybody watching, I want to welcome you to Down Home Crypto. If you haven't been here before, thanks for showing up. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe. But also want to let you know, if you want to come up here on every Friday show and join in the fun and craziness, if you go down to the members section, become a VIP family member, there's a backstage pass in the Discord for every VIP family member. Qrow's one of them. That's how he shows up. Lord knows I don't let him in. He sneaks in the back door. So, yeah, definitely think about it.
I pay to get here.
So, yeah, exactly, he does. I says, bro, it was quiet. And after Cyril said, I said, oh, I know. I think we tried
a beautiful job on JoJo's cake, by the way.
Ooh.
That time. If you know, you know.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those if you know days. Okay, I see how this goes.
So I was at work Thursday, and for those who
Right.
don't know, every Thursday we sweep up. Every Thursday, I try to keep the plant a little clean. And we're all sweeping, and I look over, and there's one of the key leads, and he's just sitting there talking to his another key lead, and he's just watching him sweep. So I was like, "Hey, what are you doing, dude?" It's like, "You'd make a great foreman. You're just sitting there watching someone else work, talking to him." He was like, "Hey, screw you. I couldn't find a broom," and I was like, "Here's mine."
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's always my favorite. Here, I will find one for you. Here you go.
I did go and get another broom, and I did participate in the cleaning. But yeah, so I couldn't find one. Here you go.
There you go. Alastor might be joining us. Nice. He's alive. So, Alastor, you should have an invite, or it's in the VIP family channel. So, go to VIP family, go down to backstage.
I also accept bribes, and I will send you the link to hop up on stage so you can crash the party if you want.
There you go.
Cyril's a crooked cop.
Don't tell. So it sounds like everybody had a pretty exciting week and challenging. Oh, look who just ducked in. Let's go find out how Mr. Austin Clark did. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, snap.
Got to unmute.
He's muted.
I know he's muted.
What's that say?
Oops, you
Whoops,
forgot to push the button.
See? I pushed the button. I did good today.
I'm trying to stay. I'm trying to get unmuted. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Apparently, this is Verizon.
Remuted.
Yeah,
I muted again.
muted.
He was doing this on my call with him earlier. It was hilarious. For like 5 minutes, he kept like muting it and unmuting it, and then he'd like come back and he'd be shouting. He was like, "Is this thing unmuted?"
Apparently, I was doing the same thing at some point. Somebody had mentioned, but I can't remember that. I just blocked that stuff out.
It's safer that way, most times. You know, it's kind of scary. We are
Do
like some of the
Freaky
most...
Friday with you guys.
There he is. We
Yo.
got back.
All right, cool.
Don't touch
There we
him.
go.
Set the phone down and back away slowly.
What's
Yeah,
up,
but,
Austin?
It kept saying like enable and disable microphone access. I don't know what was going on.
No idea. How you doing, Austin?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Doing good, brother.
Dude, I'm eating some. So it's called. My girlfriend got this off TikTok. It's called gourmet edible cookie dough, and it is absolutely amazing. It's like healthy edible cookie dough.
Does that have
What?
weed in it?
Oh no, not that kind of edible. Just like it's healthy. It's healthy to eat.
So,
Sounds good.
kind of like my bag of dirt here. Okay, so something that's actually healthy.
I mean, because technically everything's edible, so like I don't know as if that needs to be a
It's
clarification.
not a medicated edible.
Okay, it sounds delicious though, and I really kind of want that now.
Do you like cookies with M&Ms in them?
Yes.
That it's cookies with M&Ms cookie dough.
Cyril
You
would
get it.
probably go for anything sweet.
And,
right
and then
now.
we also got brownie batter and Oreo. It's so good.
Thanks, Austin.
Man.
We were doing good about avoiding food over the last show. Here we go again.
I was
Nice
just
pizza on the way.
24 minutes.
Oh
It's a new
man.
What are we
Yeah,
talking about today? What's the topic?
I don't know. What
Well,
is the topic?
food now.
Yeah, that's like the sacrilegious question. You can't ask that question.
Has anybody made trades this week? And if so, what were they?
Yes, and I'm currently in one. Don't know if it's good or bad. I sent it to
Let's
Cyril
talk
earlier.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, I can do that. Let me bring this up. So, I'm still learning, totally newbie, and so I will pull mine up real quick so you can laugh at me, which I tend to do frequently. How about your WildAngel? Why don't you share yours while I'm pulling mine up?
Sorry, I'm in the middle of something at the moment, and my brain, you know better when I'm on technology.
Yes. Okay.
Sorry.
So you're okay. Am I logged in? Oh, I'm not logged in. That's why. Okay.
Oh, there he is.
Chrome, that sounds so good.
Ooh.
We have Oreos.
Jeez, stop.
Rosalind, will you get him the Oreos?
See, that's why Rose can't be in here tonight. Not because she has to take care of the girls on her sleepover. It's because she has to take care of Cyril and his munchies.
No. If I have a munchie need, I can get up and get it.
Oh, okay.
Just- We may need to call some help if we hear him stand up and then just 2 steps and
falls down. That could be.
I can walk.
So, looks like WildAngel's sending out all the prize winning. So, yeah, prizes
why
set.
That's why I'm not paying attention to you guys right at the moment.
Gotcha. Okay. And you got my win from yesterday for Roostar.
That's
Cool.
what I'm just sending right now.
Yes, man. Oreo and brownie, I would destroy. Yeah, Chrome, me too, brother. I love them both. Absolutely. We have Oreos
have-
and chunky chocolate chip cookies.
We have chunky chocolate chip cookies as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
Ooh. Chunky
We do.
chocolate chip
Too.
with macadamia nuts. That's like the epic cookie.
You guys stop. You're killing me. This is why we can't have nice things. There it is. Oh,
Why did it do that?
I don't know.
Awesome.
Clear.
Austin, what did you eat for dinner?
I ate a. It was like a mix between a grilled and a double crunchy, like fried chicken with garlic potatoes.
That actually
sounds
sounds
kinda
really
good.
good.
Yeah, it was like double. It was like so. It was grilled at first, and then it was double layered in this like mix that I make. And it's like super crispy.
Yo.
That sounds good.
Yeah, we're just having pizza.
That's probably what I'm gonna have tonight.
Okay, all
The
right.
Friday
this is
night
the- this is
default.
going to determine if we are all friends or best friends.
Oh God.
What are your views on Papa John's?
Eh. I've had
I
better.
don't know, do we ever get
I've
Papa
had a
John's?
lot better.
Papa John. Oh, that's
used-
pizza, right?
Right.
Yeah, I used to order Papa John's a lot, but you know, even Little Caesars is better than Papa John's here.
Yeah, if I was feeling like
Oh my God!
Papa
Did
John's
she
here
just
sucks.
say Little Caesars is better than Papa John's?
Yep, here it is.
Oh, we're being freaky tonight, all right. Woo!
See, and yeah, I think you're right, Chrome. And maybe we just have a bad one here in town. Maybe that's why.
Dude, Papa John's is the most elite franchise pizza there is.
Now hold up, that's
Ew.
saying a lot.
That is
They're-
saying a lot.
They're
not-
decent, but like I don't think they're that good.
Oh,
No.
and
Austin?
the breadsticks and the free peppercini. Oh my!
Austin,
What?
I don't like pepperoncinis, so
Austin.
What's up?
So, have you ever had Hungry Howie's?
Okay, you're just making that up.
No. It's legit place. It's called Hungry Howie's. It is a chain. It is down south in like Florida, Georgia, that kind of area. Have you ever had Hungry Howie's?
Well, I don't live in Florida.
Clearly.
No, I've never had it.
there you go.
However,
Hungry Howie's.
Hungry Howie's is the best.
Domino's. Looks like a off Domino's.
No. No.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can choose one or a mix and match, however many you want, of up to 7 different flavors that you want the crust to be. Do you want it to be garlic, butter, parmesan? Do you want it to
like
be
what Domino's does?
No, Domino's, you
Domino's
can't
doesn't do
choose
that.
the flavor of the crust.
Sorry, I was eating cookie dough and shit.
You guys suck. While you're eating cookie dough, we got somebody else backstage here. So we got one more to add to the
Let's
crowd.
go.
Hey, who we got? Revenant. Good to see you, buddy.
It took
Yo.
you so long. I was alerted when I heard Oreos and have been here since.
I was trying to get a break in the action to sneak you in here, buddy. So yeah, sorry for the delay, but I did see you back there.
Oh, it's fine. I
Has
got no
anyone
problem.
ever had sugar-free Oreos?
Yes, and they're terrible.
yo,
Sugar free? What's the point then?
Yeah.
Because you get the satisfaction of the Oreo for half the calories.
No, you don't. They taste completely different.
No, they don't.
I can taste the artificial sweetener in it. I'm diabetic and I can't stand artificial sweeteners at all for anything.
Speaking
Ew.
of zero sugar and things, I was on my way to work one day, and I grabbed the wrong energy drink at the gas station. I ended up grabbing like one that had no sugar in it. I took a drink, spit it out, and took
Disgusting,
the can.
right?
Yeah, it was terrible.
That's nasty. So Zafar is saying, hear me out though. Brownies with a cookies and cream icing and a caramel and chocolate drizzle. Oh dear
Ooh,
God,
hell
that sounds
yeah.
to die for. Oof, Zafar, that
You
sounds
can
amazing.
Send those to our house.
I'll give you my address. Ship on over,
Yep.
buddy.
Hey, do you want to know something funny?
What's that?
Zavar is someone you know.
Ah, is it?
So, Zavar
Yeah.
Plazetsky, would you please show yourself? There is a camera.
Yeah, but they're not on the backstage.
Oh, they're backstage. They're backstage.
Oh, okay. So I
Bro,
know who
would you
that
like to
is.
invite
Then.
them?
So I guess they better be get to bacon then. See, now you're teasing me. Oh, look at that. We got Austin up there in Mr. Blurry's screen. I don't know what that is.
I think
sure I
it's,
wanna know what that is.
Cookie dough.
Is that
Oh,
cookie
that's
dough?
like a
I'm just
A
trying to
marble
show you guys
cookie.
the cookie dough.
It's all dark and black. Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
Oh,
now we
perfect.
just,
Just get a spoon and sit down in the jar and away you
doesn't
go.
have eggs in it.
That's literally what
why
he's doing. That's what you call
uh,
skill.
better for you.
Better for you.
Better for you meaning you're not eating uncooked eggs. So,
I like it. So, and Chrome says Domino's is top tier, best prices and deals for quality.
honestly, ever since they did their rebrand, like they fully admitted, look, our pizza did suck. Okay. And they rebuilt it from the ground up. And honestly, for the price, it's actually really good, especially if you order it. We do this one where we ask them to put on the barbecue sauce instead of regular pizza sauce, because that's an option you can just pick right there on the site. And then we have them put chicken and bacon as the topping. And it's a barbecue chicken bacon pizza, and it is so good.
throw
good.
pineapple on there, you got the
It-
best pizza ever.
I agree about Domino's though. They made their pizza better, and like it's still like, you know, like mid-tier pizza, but like it tastes really good if you put the right stuff on it. So it's like it tastes really good, and they try really, really hard with their, like Chrome was saying, if you go on their website, you can probably get like free pizza or like pay like a couple dollars for like a bunch of pizza. Like there's ridiculous deals on it.
Especially
Nice.
if we're buying in bulk.
Always. Rose has got Lucky Charms cereal with marshmallows. Hey, I love cereal for a midnight snack. That's great.
Oh, no. Let me be very clear. It is a bag of just the marshmallows from Lucky
Oh.
Charms.
That's
cereal.
my kind of girl.
Even better.
To hell with the cereal. Go straight for the marshmallows. I like it. That my
Right.
girl.
'Cause that's the point of eating it, right? Like,
Right.
'cause the cereal part of their cereal was mid at best. It was not S tier quality by any stretch of the imagination. It wasn't even A tier or B tier. It was
Right.
mid.
So, and
If you don't
Rose is
think
wanting to start a
Cinnamon Toast
war.
Crunch is the best cereal, then we can't be friends.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the premier cereal.
Agreed.
Yes, I knew we were
Close.
best friends.
Close second is Golden Grams.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
dude. He said, "Yeah, that's exactly what I would say." Yes. You never had Golden Grams?
Cereal?
Yeah.
No.
Wow. Well, this has never had Golden Grams, guys. Breaking news.
Oh,
Serenity,
need to
you need a
educate
soundboard
her.
button with one of those like breaking news anchor things.
I do. Yeah. Haven't come across the screen. That would be
Alyssa
great.
Has never had Golden Grams.
Sacrilegious.
ah,
So wrong. And Rose is trying to start a war here. I can see pineapple on pizza. Dishonor. Dishonor on you. Dishonor on the cow. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm over here. What are you, a sheep?
What we used to
Actually,
do
a
at
culture
Pizza
trying to
Hut?
put pineapple on pizza.
Dude, we would do that at Pizza Hut when I worked there. Like on like a Friday night, if we were working, like I don't know, like maybe an hour before we closed, we'd have one of our friends call in like 3 pizzas and put like half pineapple on like all of them or something that like they could never resell to somebody, and then just never come pick them up. And then like we'd be closing and those 3 pizzas would be there. They'd be like, oh, like we'll throw them away. Like, do you want these? Like nobody picked them up. We'd be like, ugh. Pineapple, like I guess, and then be all coy and just take them. And like do that every once in a while, and then like go to the party and show up with pizza. You know, it's like, oh god.
Exactly,
dude. You guys know Serenity. You know what we should do?
What's that?
You should go to Google, and there's those tier rating tables, and we rate like the tier level of what we think the pizza restaurants are.
Oh,
doesn't Dave Portnoy do that?
Yeah, like A tier to F tier, like terrible to best.
See, that would be cool. That'd end up with some serious warfare going on here. It's kind of like the pineapple or not. It's like, ooh.
One problem with that is like in Idaho, I can only think of 3 or 4 pizza places.
Well, there's a few more than that, but actually
there's at least
like
7.
Deliver or in Mountain Home, yeah.
That is a fantastic idea, Austin. However, I don't know if we are all prepared for the change in dynamic that our relationships would have moving forward from a conversation of that nature.
That's a good point, yeah.
Cyril, I'm not going to break up with you. I love you. Either way.
I find it funny how passionate everyone is about their pizza. It's just awesome.
It's interesting how it works, and and it's really strange the things that people get passions about. Some people, they could care less one or another. Others like, oh my god, don't even say this about that. It's like, and you never really know until you really spend some time with somebody. So it's kind of fascinating.
Because the best pizza, hands down, comes from a little place up the street from me called Frank's Trattoria, or whatever the heck. Nobody knows what its full name is. Everybody just calls it Frank's, and that's the best pizza. Okay, but even my wife and I disagree on that. However, that is the best place, and I will fight tooth and nail on that.
Interesting. So, and on top of that, we can't go to Pennsylvania to try it. You can't come out and try Idaho Pizza Company. So it's one of those like. There's really no answer to that argument. So we're just going to all have to be happy for each other and say, hey, I hope you found the best one in your area and enjoy it.
If I lived in Idaho, anytime I was craving pizza, I would just become sad and buy 3 10,000ths of a Bitcoin instead and make something else.
That works. And let's see.
Speaking
we got
of
JC
Bitcoin,
in the
have we
house.
seen Satoshi on Twitter? Or do we think that's the real Satoshi, or do we think it's fake?
I think it's probably fake. Someone probably hijacked the Twitter account.
Did you see the username though?
No.
Yeah, look at the username.
He's lucky to see a screen right now, Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah, about as much social media as I do is right here or Discord. That's it.
Exactly. So, Jason, good to have you, buddy. Google Pizza Capital of the U.S. It says Detroit. Pizza places everywhere here. I can believe that. Danfo just came late. Hope he didn't miss anything. Nah, man, we're just fighting over pizza and food and the usual stuff. We haven't gotten into the real meat as of yet. We're having fun. WildAngel says, Jason! Says, hi, WildAngel! So, yeah, come in and hang out. Chrome says, local places don't count because there's so many good ones around me as well. But that's the tricky part is you get used to an area and you start to really build up those favorites and stuff. Then you go to another area. Now you get to start all over again. So you just never know.
In Jersey, you can basically throw a rock and hit like a decent New York style pizza place.
Okay, what makes New York pizza New York pizza?
A lot of people say the fluoride in the water makes the dough taste a certain way.
The chemicals you're not supposed to eat. Oh, got it.
I'm being serious. The fluoride in the water makes the dough taste different.
Oh,
And a lot of them are like very old and still have like, brick ovens or like whatever. They didn't get banned or I don't know.
gotcha.
It's
Hell,
old
our
school.
Albertsons has a brick oven.
We lose. We lost Austin. Bye,
Hi,
Austin.
Austin.
We miss
Hey,
you.
I'm not the timeout corner on the bottom anymore.
Yeah. you got promoted. There you go. Congratulations.
Yay. Feels so nice.
So-
Hey, we need 3 more and we can play Hollywood Squares.
I know. That's what I was hoping. We get a couple more up here. We can do that. Jason says they say Detroit and Connecticut. And I think it's really interesting. I think it depends on what you like. And, some of the hardest part is to find the happiness in what you got. And so if all you can afford is Little Caesars, man, it's better than nothing. So, hey, that's pretty good pizza.
It's pizza.
Exactly.
Right.
I don't
You
think I've
notice-
ever had Little Caesars before.
Really?
Little
Yeah.
Caesars is actually pretty banging.
Mhm.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I really like their deep
For the
dish. The
price,
oil they
they're
use.
pretty good.
Yeah, for the
See-
price and everything else, it's great.
I never tried their deep dish, but their hot and readies.
Yeah.
It was perfect. It was just the right amount of spice. Like it had a kind of kick to the sauce that most pizza places don't have.
Exactly. And yeah, Qrow, man, their breadsticks. Now, I used to live off their breadsticks. I would literally go by, and that's the only thing I'll stop in for. It's okay, 3 bags of breadsticks. I'm good to go.
We got breadsticks in the kitchen.
Hate it when she tells me that. There he is. He's back. Okay, Austin's back.
Hey.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Now
back.
he's in the bottom corner.
See, there you go.
Demoted.
You're in the basement, buddy.
Let me back up.
No.
I'd have to demote somebody, and they seem to be operating their systems just fine. So I'd really hate to demote them for being tech savvy.
I'll make you a deal. If I get demote myself, you give me some brownies. Do we have a bargain?
No, I don't have any brownies.
It's actually
You're so
funny you
welcome.
say that. My girlfriend's making brownies right now.
Cookie dough, brownies.
Yeah.
You guys suck.
I got Oreos and
What
I
else?
got chunky chocolate chip cookies and Oreos.
Well,
It's gonna be one of those nights.
Serenity used to live on Oreos, but they
Yep.
couldn't be double stuffed. Those are mine. But he does not do double stuffed.
No, has to be single,
Yep.
not double stuffed.
Exactly. Ooh, look at that.
Ooh.
You guys deliver too?
Oh, that's like a blondie, not a brownie.
no, she's a blondie.
I knew it was gonna go there. It's guaranteed to go that direction.
She actually did just go get her hair done the other day, and so she's super blonde now.
Oh, nice. Okay. Jason says Little Caesars butter and Parmesan on it. Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
Guys, Little Caesars is not good.
Did you say little seizures?
Yes, because you will get little seizures from all the sodium in it.
No, I'd rather have the fluoride out of the rusty pipes. That sounds so much better for you.
Yes.
Yes.
It's good bacteria for your microbiome.
Yeah. Wait, they yell at me for eating crayons. I don't know what the hell. How can that be any better?
Well, now you eat dirt too. Apparently.
Exactly. Yeah. By choice. I'm literally scooping dirt out of the bag. Like, yep. Where's my dirt?
Did yours
Yeah.
come really fast? Mine came in less than 24 hours.
Ours was 48.
What she said. Sorry.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those days. So, Austin, you had a question for me earlier. So we're gonna change and kick this off. If he's still here, you're muted again. I lost Austin. Seriously?
Yes, sir.
He's back. Okay,
What's
he's back. Okay.
I'll be right back.
I was trying to eat one of those cookies.
No cookies for you. Okay, so here you go, Austin.
Yes, sir.
So here's the trade. So I'm
All right.
going on Solana on the 1 hour time frame.
yes.
So I drew this pretty little chart out here.
Yes.
And so looking at could go either way, and I know that. But I went ahead and put a trade in here down at the bottom spike or close to it, hoping it goes up.
Yep.
What
That's
do you
great.
think?
Hold on, let me try to make your screen bigger.
Okay.
It look bigger on my phone.
I don't know. It's your phone, man.
Really hard. Okay, so it looks like what hour is this? The hourly chart?
Yes, 1 hour chart.
Oh yeah, look at that. So those huge wicks at the bottom there, those are what I like to call bullish liquidity footprint. Because the analogy I like to use is if you were in a forest and you've seen a giant elephant-sized footprint, even if you weren't a specialist in elephants, you would know that there's a large animal around you versus like a small one, right? So on the charts, people, when they create buy pressure that can actually move the market, they leave footprints behind, aka large wicks. So anytime you see manipulated price going into one of those zones, either the buy side or the sell side, meaning the support or the resistance side, when you see impulsive market structure, like what you see there, where they're making lower lows and lower highs, as soon as it bounces off of those areas, if they've never been tapped into before, or if they've created manipulated price in the past, you have a super high probability that it's going to react, right? So if you took a long right there, that's a really good setup. And even if it does lose, that's fine, because it's not about winning every single trade. It's about risk management. So it's a beautiful trade. As long I would just put my stop loss right below that previous low that made that high.
Okay.
And I would just let it run to get at least a 2 to 3 risk to reward.
Got it. Yeah, actually, the way I've got it set right now, I don't know if you can see it here. Here's my entry point, is that green stripe. The one below it's the stop loss. So you're saying take that one down a little bit. I can do that. And then here's my take profit.
Yeah, I'll put it right below that wick. Go to the right there. Yep. Because that low in market structure 101, right? When you have a low that makes a new high in bullish market structure, that's called a protected low, because now that is keeping the bullish momentum in the bullish order flow. As soon as that low that makes an important high gets broken, you immediately know that now you're starting to go into bearish market structure. So then if you have a retracement and then that retracement's heading to a major impulsive buy area, you know that you can catch that lower short side. And then when you go into that liquidity that causes price to go bullish, now you just get in long side.
Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, I'm just learning this, and I'm trying to listen to your lessons and Cyril's and everybody else. Like, okay, so I put a little trade in here. We'll see how it does. Not much leverage, but yeah, it's been running most of the day. I mean, I took this trade somewhere back here as where I entered it, and it's just kind of been bouncing and doing its little thing. He's like, okay, hey, you keep bouncing.
Do this for me, and I'll shut up because I'll go on a whole tangent about trading. I love it, but. So do this for me if anybody's ever having trouble being like, how did he see that, or how did he spot that on the chart? So if you zoom in a little bit, Serenity, and then get the rectangle tool where you can draw like a rectangle on chart.
You draw a rectangle?
Yeah, go. It's I think the second one or the third one to the top. Like click that little. There's one that is just a regular rectangle. Maybe it's the one with the trend line on. Yeah, right there, third one.
Rectangle. Got it.
So. Closest to where price is, so when that current price creates that dotted line where you took your buy, you can just look left and see where is the most closest impulsive wick that price is about to head to, where you can see, look, so now you start at the base of that wick, or the base of the candle, I'm sorry, you start at the base of the candle and then pull that rectangle all the way down until you hit the bottom of that wick, and then that's when you extend it to the right. So you can see this giant zone of buy pressure, okay? And the best way to understand this is imagine that area, because, and why is that important? Because when price was in that current candle, people that were able to move the market were able to snap that candle all the way back up, creating this just void of liquidity that now you know there's probably a lot more buy orders in. So now you have a high probability of going on a lower time frame once price gets into that area. So like you would just set an alert on TradingView when price hits that area again, and then you would go to like the 1 minute or the 5 minute for your entry, and you would just wait on like an engulfing candle, or if price starts making bullish market structure to the upside, you would just take the continuation of that. Or if it breaks out of that support, well now what's that? That's a breakout trade. So now you would just go to a lower time frame, wait for price to close below that support level, and now you have a high probability you're going to go short.
Gotcha. Okay. So no, I like that. And so it's great to learn this kind of stuff because, yeah, I'm just getting into it. And, you know, Cyril and WildAngel are working very close on that because she's much more logical than I am. I'm more of a gambler. I'm like, yeah, looks good. Let's go. I'm trying to break the habit.
Yeah, I just wanted to brain dump it there, so that way if you or anybody else want to like replay it a few times and then go practice it on the charts, there you go.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Austin. Appreciate that.
For sure.
And let's see. Abdul asks, WildAngel, hope you sent his too.
Mm-mm. It's been a couple weeks since he's won, so no, I didn't send him anything.
Oh, okay. I guess you got to win, Abdul.
Who's being cheeky?
He's trying. He's trying. I know. Okay, yeah. He's just having fun. Gotta love it. Chrome says, set your take profit lower. So it's going to 124, pretty unlikely short-term time frame. Okay, so 124 you're thinking, huh? Where's
No,
mine set at?
he's saying that that's where your TP was set. And
Oh,
he said that it's unlikely to go there in the short term.
gotcha.
So
See, that I can see.
he was saying set your take profit lower.
Okay. Chrome saying more likely to go south than north. And you know what? I've drawn both ways. And so by learning from Cyril, I realized I can reverse that trade at any point in time. So I am prepared. Be prepared. What movie? Come on, guys. What movie am I seeing?
Lion King.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. Okay, well,
That's
then
a
you gotta
gimme.
send, gotta send Cyril over some cookies now.
No.
Hey,
Now
when
we
am I
have to
gonna-
avoid chunky.
hey guys, when am I going to get my Idaho Spud bars?
That's a good question. Probably as soon as I get your address, Austin.
That doesn't sound creepy at all.
I'll send you some of my cookie dough if you send me some of your Spud bars.
Deal. Okay.
A half
We're doing
eaten
some
jar
trading
of
here.
cookie dough that he's already eaten from.
Here's what should also happen. So I think Serenity should send me some Idaho Spud bars, right? And I think Austin should also send me some of that cookie dough ice cream stuff, right?
What are you sending us?
And I think that sounds great.
Cyrus got the munchies.
Oh yeah, he's fiending right now. It's horrible. Chrome
Sending
says,
you guys
"Send
an
me some-"
autobiography that I'm currently writing.
Oh,
Does
nice.
I will read it. If you include some of the cookie dough ice cream stuff.
Ask
Give me the
Serenity. I'm an
manuscript.
editor at heart.
Oh yeah, she's vicious. So yeah, and Chrome need to send you some. I agree. And yes, we are going to get a big case of Idaho Spud bars and start shipping them off to all parts of the country.
Serenity's
Wait a
the
minute.
Idaho Spud Bar dealer.
Ooh,
Wait a
thank
minute.
you, Rose.
Wait a minute. Austin,
Yes, sir.
you wrote an autobiography?
Cyril, I'm 26. I was just joking.
Welcome to the show, Cyril. Glad you could join us.
God, I wish there was a sound bar thing on here like there is on Discord.
I know. I'm gonna get a sound bar one of these days. I want to get one of those so I can just start having sound effects.
I'm gonna buy you one for Christmas this year, Serenity.
Perfect. I love it. I will put it to good use, brother.
I will. I
Hey,
don't
look,
make empty promises.
I don't know. Maybe you wanted to, journal your rags to riches story through your content creation and now to the trading and everything. Maybe you had written a book about that and it was out on Kindle for 99 cents. I was just asking. Shit.
Wow. Cyril Phil picks it. Cyril, we're not picking on you, buddy.
Hello?
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 Hello.
What did Cyril just say?
Oh. All right.
You guys are breaking up.
Wait, what?
Okay,
I
hold
just
on. I'm gonna mute
figured.
myself. I think I just have to reset the page.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Hear me now.
Can
Can you hear me now?
I just figured maybe he wanted to be one of the people who showed a lot of
Yeah, now you're all staticky.
He's muted now. Okay, we're safe.
You lost satellite
safe.
signal or something?
The aliens found him.
Oh no. Never
Beam
did.
me up, Scuddy.
Can you guys hear me?
You're staticky.
Yes,
Wait,
but you're in
what?
a windstorm.
Kind of like coming through a TV.
We could have sound effects if you did the OBS setup.
Okay, guys, I think I fixed it now.
Oh,
no,
good.
you didn't.
Nope, still static.
You broke
Yeah,
it.
there's a lot of background static.
Move away from the TV with white noise playing. It might help, or maybe change the channel.
It's a poltergeist. So, Rosen, she's going to send me some Death by Chocolate cupcakes. That's a fair deal.
Oh.
Okay, chocolate
He's,
cupcakes for Idaho Spud Bars. It's a deal. Sold.
he's,
Nope.
he's down in the Clark cave, shouting, standing underneath the waterfall, being like, "Can you hear me now?" Over the sound of this rushing water.
Sound great.
Yeah, I think I can hear you guys now.
Oh,
Yeah.
much better.
Sound
There he
good.
is.
All right. Okay, there we go.
What'd you
You're about-
hit?
He's in the
Are you
kitchen
hitting a
yet.
gong over there?
You know the movies where like somebody gets hit with like a pan or something? That's literally what it sounded like.
She's getting.
Remember
her
those,
bitches
that
out.
brownie
I
pan we
swear,
saw a
dude.
minute ago? Yeah, he made a comment. She whacked him. We'll see it on the news tomorrow. Yes, content creator killed by a frying pan. Film at 11.
Live on YouTube.
So I got
Please
I
like,
got
share,
funny
and subscribe.
I got a funny story to tell. So me
Oh,
me, Revenant, and Zetsu were all playing Phasmophobia. And basically it's a game where you go in and you hunt ghosts, and after a while the ghost tries to hunt you. And yeah, so me and Revenant were here trying to teach Zetsu how to play the game. And we were trying to give him like, here, how do I do this? And we completely spaced to teach him how to hide from the ghost during the hunt. And so all of a sudden, me and Revenant hear this ghost start to hunt, so we just hide. And we're all hiding, and we just hear Zetsu just like screaming at the door, just going, "Let me out! Ah!"
Because it was great because they changed it. So now when the ghost hunt, they'll go to your last seen location and potentially listen for you and or find your flashlight. So you have to be like dead silent, flashlight off, nothing. So while he's panicking, me and Qrow are just saying nothing. Like, I hope he survives.
Yeah, we're like hiding in lockers and stuff, just like not saying a word. And as soon as the ghost started to hunt, we just both shut up, and he was like running for his life.
Austin, what is that on your camera? I see red sprinkles.
That is
Colorful.
his countertop.
Is that countertop?
I thought it was
It's so
brownies.
close it looked like red sprinkles. Yes. Oh, glitter. Gotcha. Okay.
Can you please glitter bomb the package that is going outside of the cupcakes? Like you package the cupcakes, then you take another bag, put the bag of cupcakes in it, put like 4 pounds of glitter, and then seal all that up, and then put it in a box for us.
Yeah, no glitter bombs. Thank you.
Oh.
They're messy, huh, Qrow?
Just for Serenity.
Yes.
Qrow's Christmas present.
Yep. For those, obviously no one here was there for Christmas, but I got a bag, and inside the bag was just full of glitter. I mean, full of glitter. So I was sitting there over the trash can trying to dump out this bag of glitter while trying not to make sure the present doesn't fall into the trash can.
Yes, we're evil.
That's the kind of shit we pull at Christmas. That
And
and,
then-
the tape.
Revenant gave me I can't remember, it was a candle, but he had wrapped it in duct tape and more tape and another box of tape and just so much duct tape. So I sat there for like 15 minutes just shaving off duct tape.
It was electrical tape.
Electrical tape, my bad.
Oh,
have you guys ever played Dirty Santa?
no.
I don't like where this is going, but continue.
What? You guys never played Dirty Santa?
Ah,
So everyone gets a name. Like, so let's say all of us, right? We all put our name in a hat or a bowl, and then everyone draws a name. You get a present for that person, and then you put it under the tree. And then once Christmas time comes, or whenever you choose to do the presents, everyone gets their present, and then you get to is it to spin? You spin a wheel. How is it? Or you roll dice? Yes. Dirty Santa. No, Dirty Santa. You get to like steal someone's present or get a new present, but you don't know what the present is. It's like you pretty much
Kinda
go
like a
around,
Secret Santa.
kinda, but you get to steal the present. Yeah, like you're allowed to steal the present.
White
White
elephant.
elephant.
There we
Yeah,
go.
that's what it
Yes,
was.
That
White
was the
Elephant.
word.
Yeah, we played
Yeah.
that.
That makes more sense, man. Dirty
You do
Santa
that
sounds
a
like
lot,
some weird
that
porn
word.
movie or something like
No,
that.
no, I've heard some people. No, I've heard some people call it that. Yeah.
I was thinking, like X-rated Santa Claus or something.
Oh no,
Sorry.
no.
Hey, he's got a new tradition now. Don't give him ideas.
That tells you where my
I thought he
brain's
was gonna
going
get-
tonight.
I thought he
I
was going
see
to say,
where
like,
your guys' minds are. I'm
whoever's-
trying to talk about crypto and food, guys. Jeez.
Down the rabbit hole. Yep,
It's Friday. It's supposed to be down the rabbit hole.
it is. And now Jason says he played Brawlhalla last night. It's a good video game if you like Smash Brothers on Nintendo. You guys ever
Oh,
played that?
Brawlhalla. Yes, I've played it. It's very fun. One of my favorite modes that Gage hates is it's like bomb dodge or something, where it's essentially dodgeball but with bombs.
Great.
So much fun.
I've been playing Arma 3 lately whenever I have time.
such a good game.
Freaking love it, man.
I guess if you could dodge a bomb, you could definitely dodge a ball.
Oh yeah.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge
Dodge a
a
dodgeball.
Dude, I love that movie. Oh my god.
That movie's so stupid.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. So, as far as comedies go, now everybody has a different comic taste, and I've really been curious because a lot of those I consider quote stupid comedy, yet other people
90%.
really love them. So, I'm kind of curious. What is your guys' favorite comedy of all time?
Ghostbusters.
Fair enough.
You can't put me on the spot like this.
Dude, honestly, so have you guys heard the stand-up where he goes, so I was at a diner, and they had a jukebox where for 7 cents, or for $1, you get to choose 7 songs. And then he's like, so I played What's New Pussycat 14 times in a row. And he was like, when the What's New Pussycat plays 2 times, no one really notices, but they get a little annoyed. But when it gets played 6 times, they go, this is either a really long song or it's been played at least 3 times. Dude, you guys gotta go watch it. It's so funny. But no, that's one of my favorites. Either that or Matt Rife. Matt Rife is absolutely hilarious.
I love Matt Rife. He's awesome.
Okay, I think I got mine. Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. I think that's considered a comedy movie.
It was pretty comical, especially the dragon. I love the dragon scene. That was epic. It's a new layer. What did he do? He eat the last one?
I love that movie. That's such a good movie.
That's good. See, I think mine is a Real Genius. Val Kilmer. HK, what's yours?
I said Ghostbusters, and
Oh,
I
that's
guess
right.
my second favorite, very, very close, is the Blues Brothers.
Ooh.
Oh,
Two
yes.
favorite movies of all time.
Blues Brothers is epic.
In my, I guess my silly comedy section, my go-to classic for that is Galaxy Quest.
That's a good one. What do y'all think of Bill and Ted Save the Universe?
Haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it.
It's about 2 guys who, make a long story short, find a time machine and they have to go back in time to save the universe.
You mean Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
Excellent adventure, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay,
no,
yeah.
no, that's pretty cool.
That's classic.
I
Yeah,
like
I,
that
thought
one,
I
too.
thought there was a new one.
They
No.
did make a second one.
Yeah, isn't there a new one where they're like adults now? They're old
Yeah.
and God, that's horrible. And CU says Adam Sandler. See, some of his I like and some I just can't stand. It really depends.
Face the music.
Jason's has seen Shella Hal and Step Brothers on TV more than anything. They were showing them for years on cable TV years ago. I haven't seen any of those. And Rosalind says, I loves Grandma's Boys. Not a clue.
And then, what's he saying happened to John from the Blues Brothers?
Ooh, look at that tree. That is cool.
Oh, the next
Oh, John Belushi.
John Belushi, yeah. Pulling him down, and Jim Ted's made a new one. Huh? Jim's holding it down. Jim Ted's made. Am I not reading that right?
I'm not sure. That's what I'm sitting here like trying to read it because I see it pop up here on the side. I'm like, what?
Right, yeah. I'm not sure I understand that. So if you could share a little bit more on that, because I'm not quite sure what you're saying there, buddy. I like the tree, Austin. That's nice.
I couldn't tell if it was just because I was high or if I just was legitimately reading it incorrectly or what.
Hard to say. Typo on the movie name. Okay. Yeah, let us know because I'm curious. Because yeah, Blues Brothers love him. Oh, the Ted. Ted guys.
Oh!
I'm stoned. Okay.
The Ted movies, I think, is what he's talking
Bill and
about.
Ted. Okay.
Oh no, I think he's talking about the Ted, like with the teddy bear.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Yes, I've seen part of that one. With the obnoxious teddy bear.
But
Yeah, they evidently made a TV show about that.
God. I couldn't sit through the movie, let alone a TV show. There's no way.
oh, Bill and Ted is correct. Okay.
Bill and Ted's correct. Ted is a good option too. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So, wow, that got interesting.
Very much so.
Some questions. So I'm curious, how many of you guys actually operate your households in movie terminology? You guys do that as often as everybody else does, or is that just my family that's whacked out?
What do you mean?
Like constantly referencing movie phrases or songs anytime something
Multipass.
happens in your house. Huh?
Multipass.
Yeah, we do a lot of that, you know, like movie quotes and references, or, you know, if
Right.
something happens. I proved that to Billy the other day. You know,
Funny. If you say a
Yeah.
certain phrase, then Rose will respond with a
Yep.
certain phrase.
and it's
Movies
because
mean.
we all grew up with the same meme, you know. So
Right.
it's like if someone goes, okay, so
That one's over my head.
I forgot what it
I haven't
was.
seen that movie apparently.
It's
See, I didn't grow up with that one. I
Ah.
bet Rose is gonna type it.
Oh.
Hi, Royal. Good to have you
Yep.
with us.
you're
Yes,
killing
Fifth
me.
Element. Yes, Fifth Element is excellent. Great movie.
Oh, this is the what is it? This is the something I forget.
This is the Earth.
Right.
Yeah, there you go, right there.
Yeah, so that's how it goes. Okay. So
all in caps.
this is the Earth.
This is the Earth. Yeah. Not a clue, Rose. Man, you lost me on that one. What movie is that?
It's not a movie. It's one of the first early era memes called End of the Earth. If you type it into Google, it'll pop up, and it's this little animation, and it is one of the memes from the founding internet generation.
So what I'm hearing is stop leaving Cyril alone.
Apparently, yes.
Well,
What?
We
I
can't
don't know.
leave you unsupervised anymore. This proves it.
What did I do?
Nothing. Let's make funny.
Oh.
It's okay.
I think it's funny leaving Cyril unsupervised. Good things happen usually.
This is true. I don't know. I left him unsupervised for what, 24 hours? And he says, "Oh yeah, I'll give you a heads up before I make a new Keir crew fund with high risk." And what's he do? Oh, he says, "Oh, by the way, guess what?" It's like, thanks for the heads up, brother.
At least he told you this time.
This is true.
It's true, I did. I
You
gave
did.
a heads up. Heads up, it's there.
Heads up, it's running. It's like, thanks. I'll see you to Spaceballs. Yes, excellent movie. That one was good. I enjoyed that one.
So
They've gone
I
to plaid.
actually learned something I never knew about that movie. apparently the guy who made Spaceballs approached George Lucas with the idea and was like, I really want to do this. Is it okay with you? Because it's definitely a parody on Star Wars. And George Lucas's only thing was, yes, absolutely, but you can't have any merchandise. I don't want it to get mixed up with the Star Wars merchandise. So that's why in the scene of the movie, he starts going, the Spaceballs lunchbox, Spaceballs this. Because they couldn't have any merch.
Right, so this is a total jab at George Lucas and the Star Wars franchise. Oh, wow, I didn't realize that.
I didn't either till I saw a little documentary skit about it. That was his one stipulation to the movie was no merchandise.
Gotcha, okay. Google has become a part of him. Fifth Element is mine. Good choice, Fifth Element. So, I'm really kind of curious. I keep seeing Austin's camera kick on, and I'm waiting to see. I've seen his Christmas tree. I've seen the brownies. I just saw a wall with a monitor on it. I'm waiting to see like a bathroom or something that he doesn't mean to show. I don't know if he's walking around just hitting buttons. See, there you go again. One of these days, we're going to end up with some weird scene. It's like, wait, who's taking their clothes off? Or why is there a shower scene? What's going on? This might get X-rated real quick.
Why is everything red?
His Christmas tree was red.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think, Austin, you would have a green Christmas tree for green candles. Why would you want a red Christmas tree? Did you cause this bloodletting in the market?
Yeah.
Yes. He's not even talking now. He's just nodding yes and no with his vote. I like that. Pew pew. Exactly. Now, somebody asked a second ago, said, okay, we had one earlier. Okay. So, current favorite song and favorite band. Zephyr asked. So, current favorite band. Man, I'd have to say Shinedown or Godsmack in my room. What about the rest of you?
I see that head shake.
Favorite band? I don't know. Maybe the Grateful Dead.
Okay.
Nirvana.
That's a good one.
Nice. Cyril?
What?
I waited until he almost got it to his mouth, and I that's totally planned. It's like busted with cookie. What's your favorite band?
No, cookies and brownies are not an answer.
That depends. It depends on a lot of things and a lot of factors, and so that's a very difficult thing for me to answer.
Okay, you think about it while you eat your cookie.
Okay.
Okay, sounds good. What about you, Rev?
Give me 1 second. I am opening my Spotify to take a look at some stuff.
Okay, Qrow?
Favorite band would probably have to be Shinedown right now. They're just, like you said, great band. I totally agree with you there. Favorite song, Through the Fire and Through the Flames. Always love that
Nice.
song.
Okay. Ferret, pew pew. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the show. We're just chilling, having fun, enjoying Friday night. So grab a drink, have a smoke, some munchies. Cyril's sharing cookies around, so you just got to go get them from him.
I suppose I could look at my Spotify Wrapped and tell you what Spotify says my favorite song is based off of how much I've listened to it.
It knows me better than I know me. Let's go see.
That's a great idea. Hold on. Where's my on repeat? Well, I gotta get my phone. Hold on.
Is it gonna be Burn Butcher Burn?
I don't
No.
want to know. The Mummy, good movie.
Ooh.
You know what I've been obsessed with listening to though for the past week or two is, this might sound funny, but like old like harpsichord music played on like antique instruments from like the 1600s, 1700s, like Bach, stuff like that.
That's cool.
It's crazy.
Badass.
It's really interesting music.
What's amazing about the resonances and things like that, frequencies, how they react to
Yeah.
animals, everything. It's fascinating.
I was listening to these recorded. Whoever recorded it, like really, I guess, understood and respected the harpsichord because they mic'd it up in a way where you could hear all like the mechanical stuff moving and the pedals. And if you have a subwoofer, like you feel this kind of like floop, floop, floop of it. Oh, look, there's the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
But it makes it
There's a
really
dog, though.
exciting to listen to. Anyway, oh, look at that.
I can't seem to figure out How to
That's a
get
good
to
dog.
the- Good puppy.
Well,
I
it's great.
can't seem to figure out how to get to the onto the repeat, like that on repeat list.
I don't know.
So Cyril, hit your home, and it should be one of the top ones on repeat.
Good dog.
Trade's got a puppy. Yeah, AC's got a puppy, so I'm gonna move him. He's got promoted.
Oh wow, okay.
Sorry, Rev.
Make demote Qrow.
But I have a puppy.
He is a puppy.
No, he's a bird.
Oh.
Yes,
I
he
just
does
get too much
trick though.
fur.
He's trained.
I don't know. I just see top mixes.
That's weird because it should be one of the first ones on repeat.
Well, what was yours?
Cake.
Debbie, hold on. Favorite band at the moment is probably Shinedown or Citizen Soldier. They're like tied, and my on repeat song is Six Pills.
Gotcha. Okay, and CU says Led Zeppelin. Good choice.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes, love Zeppelin. Favorite songs by Skinner, Freebird. Awesome song. So, Rev, you just mentioned Citizen Soldier. Now, my understanding is you and Qrow and a couple others have a journey to go on, a quest, if you will, in April. Tell us about it.
It's
We're going to
therapy.
group therapy.
You gotta explain it now. What do you mean group therapy?
Okay,
Group
so
therapy.
you want to explain it, H, or do you want me to?
I have the plaque behind me. I could read it.
It's long.
I can highlight the key points.
I could do that too. I got it.
Okay.
So basically, Jimbo had me, Rev, and two others sit down, and he wrote this whole plaque full of words. And it was supposed to be like, you guys go on this adventure, and you guys are searching for this thing. You guys are going, and you guys get to Salt Lake.
Yes.
Salt Lake, and you guys find group therapy, because that's the name of the tour. Well, I didn't know the name of the tour was group therapy, so I'm reading this plaque, and I get to that part, and I just start laughing my ass off, because the way it was phrased was, and they found group therapy, and it was awesome. And so yeah, me, Rev, and two others are going to go see Citizen Soldier in Salt Lake.
Nice.
I got the plaque right here. I'm gonna read a couple of things for it. So it starts off with once upon a time in a realm where magic and mystery intertwined, or unlikely companions. Qrow, a seasoned tracker with a keen sense for the unusual. Qrow, a skilled sorcerer with an affinity for ancient spells. Horatio, a scholar alchemist, fascinated by the unknown, and Myra, a swift and agile rogue with a sharp mind, found themselves drawn together for a particular destiny.
Yes. And so it talks about them going over the desert and through the mountains, and they overcome with their superpower, or their powers, whatever it is, and they all go to this magical place known as Salt Lake City.
As they ventured deeper into the heart of the city, the air resonated with harmonious hum, and the shadows whispered secrets that only the chosen could comprehend. Finally, in the center square, they beheld a gathering they beheld the gathering for group therapy, a diverse assembly of individuals, each possessing unique abilities and knowledge.
Yes. So
And I
yes.
freaking died.
They did. Took a while to get to it. I was evil. I made them all sit in a row side by side. They couldn't see each other. They had to sit side by side in front of us, read it. Nobody could say a word. And so they got done. They're kind of looking back and forth, and Qrow's like trying to hold it in. And you see people still reading, like, what the hell does this even mean? And so for Christmas, we got the four of them tickets to Citizen Soldier group therapy tour. But they've got to drive down to Salt Lake from Boise. So it's like an 8-10 hour drive. Should be a good time.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
So I know we have a bunch of comments rolling here. Bring back Snick. Doug was my jam, okay. And Pete. Prepare Pew Pew. And Abdul says, a heartfelt thanks to Serenity, WildAngel, Sorrow for consistently hosting live streams every Friday. Dedication and motivation are truly appreciated, making our Fridays special and uplifting. Buddy, thank you so much, Abdul. I appreciate that, my man. And it wouldn't be near as much fun without you being here. So thank you for showing up every Friday and having fun with us. 'Cause, we've all put in a hard week. I mean, every one of you worked and slaved to the bone just to survive the week. Sometimes that's harder than others. This week has been exceptionally challenging by everybody up here. So we think Friday is time to kick back, relax, and enjoy. We're just happy to have you with us. So thank you. Oh my God, Pete and Pete is all-time best show. Bring back Snick.
I did figure out what my top song was finally.
Welcome back, sir.
Apparently, my top song was "One More Night" by Definitely Maybe. And then the second one was "Do Better" by Faint. Third one was "East of Eden" by Zella Day.
Okay.
Have you heard of "Take Me Back to Eden"?
No.
You just
I
said
haven't.
Eden. It reminded me of that.
No, I don't think I've heard their stuff.
By Sleep Token.
Oh, I've heard clips of that on various TikTok shows. Or TikTok whatever reels.
Are the cookies hitting hard?
They're good
Oh, these are just regular cookies.
Oh, so it was the Oreos. I see.
Those
Yeah.
are just regular Oreos.
We
No,
like those up there.
I got here like this.
did,
I
yeah.
knew it.
He showed up
He had
he
the
was already
brownies.
partying. Yeah, the party started at Cyril's house. He just carried it over to our place. So cool.
It
Everybody's
was
welcome.
those chunky chocolate brownies, I think it was.
Don't get me started on the brownies. Yes, thank you, Abdul, man. That is so awesome. And I'm glad you enjoyed this, guys, because every day we learn about crypto. We learn about finances. We go to work. We do all that good stuff. Sometimes we just got to chill. That's what this is about. I mean, there is no script. There's no result. There's nothing we're going for here. It's just having fun and building that community and that camaraderie between us, and know that, hey, we're just people like everybody else. Some are smarter than others, depending on the day. Some are great traders. Some are great researchers. But in the end, we're all people. And so, and I love having all of you guys here. And thank you, Abdul, for saying that, brother. It means a lot.
I'd like to jump in real fast. There is a script. It's start the stream and then have fun. That's all the script is.
Hit
Everything
go
else from
live.
there. Yep. Hit go live and chat. There's no real deep meaning behind it. It's just here, show some faces, show some smiles. Hopefully make every day positive from here on out. Every Friday super special because we can hang with some awesome people and let the party begin.
Oh.
Well said.
So I find it kind of funny, going back to the start of the stream, that for those who don't know, I'm in electrical school, my third year, and the whole quarter I'm doing is just motors. The whole quarter. So I got like 6 weeks of just doing motors. Yeah. And it is so funny that a component in my furnace that was a part of the motor went out when I'm researching motors.
And how did you test that, Qrow?
I called you up and you said move the motor, and I moved the motor, and I went, it moves, and you went, it's probably the capacitor. And I was like, shit, you're right. Why didn't I think of that?
Why don't
The
you get your
run
meter,
cap.
Qrow, and test it?
You could fix all kinds of stuff. Your air conditioner, your outdoor air conditioner, this, that. They all have those run caps, and I'm pretty sure it's a racket because they go bad, and then you got to buy one and then change it. It's like
Oh, yeah.
those things.
Yeah, there's something. They've got a short lifespan. That way you have to keep buying new ones.
It's planned.
Yep. WildAngel says, I love Nutter Butters. Unfortunately, I am now allergic to peanuts. And BTK says, I doubt there are peanuts in Nutter Butters. I don't know. Are there peanuts in Nutter Butters?
I mean, it kind of seems like there would be.
At least the shells. Something.
I think it's all synthetic, and just sugary, whatever.
Nutter butters
Yes,
contain peanut
roasted
butter.
peanuts.
Crow's looking it up. Yeah, yes, it does. Okay. Fair enough. So it does have peanut butter. So yes, I'm sorry, WildAngel. No Nutter Butters for you.
Hey, WildAngel, idea for you. There's a guy in here called Withers. Maybe you should spend 100 gold and reset your skills. Remove the disadvantage of peanuts.
Let's re-roll.
The three of us get it, and anyways, played Baldur's Gate 3.
Dude, I had to redo the Night Song fight 3 freaking times because the first time I didn't realize that was going to occur like that. So I had Shadowheart with me, and I failed the roll, and I was out of inspiration to re-roll the roll. So she wanted to kill the Night Song. Couldn't let that happen. So she turned hostile. So I'm like, great, gotta reload. So I had to reload, redo the fight. And then immediately, fight gets going. We're doing well, almost at the end of the fight. And I wound up throwing out the Iron Flask. Had the Caco Demon or whatever come out and like just demolish a bunch of them, and then he died conveniently as well, so it was perfect, right? But then this one guy survived, and it was one of those tall guys, and he came out and kicked Shadowheart, and she flies off into the void and is just gone. And she's just gone. And then I went to Withers, so like I finished the fight, I went to Withers, and I think I did something wrong. I don't know, because I said, here, I need you to take care of this soul, right? Thinking that he was going to resurrect her. And then it said that she lost the condition of lost soul or whatever, which means that, you know, she could be resurrected, right? And so I'm like, crap. Does that mean she's not going to get resurrected now because she lost that condition? So I had to reload.
Bait.
And then I did it again, and this time managed to convince her. I saved before talking to the Night Song. Managed to convince Shadowheart not to kill her, and everything was great. So.
Yeah, that was the fight that you were teasing me about when I was like, I am so stuck right now. I've been stuck on this fight for a while, and you were teasing me about that. Was that whole fight?
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I did it last night, and I was also high last night, so that was kind of tough.
It's a tough encounter.
So, hey, Zafar, welcome, man. Thank you so much for becoming a member, brother. Means a lot. So, everybody, say thanks to Zafar for supporting us, and thank you, buddy. And that gets you into some special backstage passes, some entries. So keep your eye on the Discord, because there's some perks to it. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, Ray.
And also, guys, since we're talking about gaming, I want to let everybody here know is in the Down Home Crypto Discord, we have a game chat in there. And almost every night, you're going to find myself, Qrow, Revenant, possibly Cyril, several people in there actually playing and streaming games. You guys are welcome to join us. The more the merrier. So anytime you want to hang out, you want to watch a stream or jump in and game with us, we often play Call of Duty or several other things. I know you guys are playing Baldur's Gate. I was playing Outer Wilds. I Saved the Universe. Gamey. Yeah, hop in. Let's have some fun. Let's make it more than just a crypto space. Let's make it a family channel. And that's really why it's called Down Home Crypto, because I wanted to feel like a home where, yeah, you can talk about anything, shoes to furniture, cooking, food, gummies, cookies, video games, music, movies. Take your pick. We want to make this a fully inclusive community. We just happen to have some really smart people most days. Stop Friday
You're not
nights.
on that list, right?
No, I am nowhere on that list. I'm here for comic relief.
Good, then you're not lying to anyone.
Exactly. I am here for the food.
That's my line.
You're just at the tail, not the rat.
As far it says, I'm here. I'm what? I don't know. Rose is a Caco Demon.
Caco Demon.
A what?
It's a giant demon that's basically a flying eyeball with teeth, and it's like, that's got like tentacles.
Interesting.
Yeah, so dangerous words, sir.
Yeah, hey, you're gonna get hurt there, Ferret. She's armed with cookies, man. Watch out; those things are lethal. Look at Cyril. That's what happens to you eat too many cookies. Oh, see you. Thank you so much. Yeah, it never popped up. I don't know why, but either way, thank you so much for your support. I see that. Yes. Okay, so WildAngel does see that. I didn't see it roll by, and I apologize for that. Let me scroll up.
I love how it's a lowercase I. C, that's caps. CU is lowercase. The T is lowercase, and everything else is caps.
You know, WildAngel, we can't hear a thing you're saying. We haven't for a while now. I see your mouth moving. Yeah. She broke it. Nothing? Yep, there it is. I hear her swearing. That must have been it. Yes, it works.
Okay.
It does now. I don't know what you broke.
I touched it.
Oh, that works. Zafar says, welcome, broski!
This whole time, she's like, man, why is everyone just talking over me? And we can't even hear her talking.
Yeah, I'm sorry if we were ignoring you, WildAngel. Do apologize. Yeah, everybody's just kind of chilling, having fun. But you're just kind of... Nope, okay.
No worries.
That happened to me before on a Discord call. I had right-clicked and muted someone's audio to myself, right? And I'm then in like this meeting, and this whole time, you know, when there's a gap and like no one else is talking, I jump in and kind of fill the gap and move us to the next topic. And I guess it was because that guy was talking, and I just would jump in and start talking over top of him, and no one said anything. And it wasn't until I realized, when I actually stopped and looked at my phone, I saw somebody like lighting up, and I'm like, I don't hear anything. And I'm like, I had him muted. Oops. Oh my God.
I remember there was a couple times where like I'll be muted in Call of Duty, and I'll be like, the guy's right there. He's right there. Why are you letting him shoot you? He's right there. Oh, I'm muted.
Yep.
It's comical, the technical difficulties we have. And yeah, I mean, I've started a couple streams, and I would go off for like 3 to 5 minutes. So you guys are like, hey, start the stream. Like, oh, shit, my bad.
Hit the button.
Yeah, we are the technical future. We're in trouble.
For some reason, I had my caps lock on when I was typing.
Yeah, it was
So
inverted.
that's why I was like, damn, caps lock.
That's why the CU was undercase.
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
now
what
he's
do we
got donuts. You are a food tease, Austin.
That donuts are... No, that's like an apple. Or
Oh,
pear.
it looked like a donut from the direction.
With
to start
honey?
With honey. Ooh, apple slices with honey. That sounds kind of good.
Yeah,
Ooh.
We got an orange.
Orange?
Oh, it's an orange. Okay, apple and orange. Okay, this is getting
with
weird.
honey.
Are we preparing for a late Friday night rendezvous, or what you got going over there, Austin?
Sharing is caring.
Oh, that just
And
sounds
Austin,
weird, Qrow.
you are muted.
I think he's just teasing us to see what kind of comments we'll make on what he pops on the screen.
He probably knows he's muted.
Yeah. Honey and apples. Okay. See, that sounds kind of good. I've gotten the apple slice and then sat down with the caramel dip. I could see that with honey being pretty good too.
Absolutely. I'll write that down.
Yes. So Ferret PPU asks, what are you using nowadays to bridge to Arbitron? It's a good question. What do you guys recommend?
Jumper.exchange.
Yep. BTK saying the same thing. Looks like Jumper's the way to go. AC, I can't talk. Oh, Alyssa's laying down. Okay. Yeah, let's not upset her, because yeah, Mama ain't happy, ain't nobody gonna be happy.
Oh,
Mama gets mad, y'all gonna die.
what is it? Qrow, help me. Dying Light 1, you went and talked to some guy, and one of like his lines is, if Mama ain't happy, nobody happy. And his mom, because it's like a zombie apocalypse, and he had to go get medicine or whatever, and you walked in to give him the medicine, and it was like a couple pillows and like a watermelon or something. It was like super sad, but he was always like, if Mama ain't happy, nobody happy. I'm
And
like,
yeah,
that is
so
way too true.
he sent you to go get the medicine from the doc's office.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, you go into his house, and it's like you said, just like a watermelon covered in blankets.
That was like the only thing he said though, which was so glorious.
And he had
It's very true.
like a Jamaican accent.
Yeah.
Nice. And so, yeah, speaking of Arbitrum, guys, if you didn't hear, I announced at the very beginning of the stream, there is a new high yield Qrow fund on Arbitrum. And there's a link in the Down Home Crypto Discord. So check it out. It's something I'm definitely planning on bridging over and getting started in, because I'm going to utilize kind of like the whole rags to riches concept. I'm going to put a good 20% in a long-term Qrow fund for a long hold. And I'm going to put like an 80% into the high yield. Let's see how this plays out. So we're all counting on you, Cyril. Huh?
Oh, no, sorry. I just dropped my lighter, and I was trying to see if I had another one around here, and I don't think I do.
Somewhere in all the cookie wrappers, you lost it.
So I think
Check
I'll
your pocket, Cyril.
I'll be right back.
He's going to get lost. Okay, time. I say 10 minutes. What do you guys think?
Okay, I didn't hear a
15.
thud. He's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Qrow, by the way, it's Gazi.
Yeah, Gazi. Yeah, remember.
Mm-hmm.
So, apples and honey, that's very unique. So I'm curious. I want each of you to share a food combination that you really enjoy that might be, let's say, out of the norm, that you recommend we try. What do you guys think?
Saltines and sardines.
I'm sorry, what?
Saltines and sardines.
You wanna-
Saltines?
Oh, no, not sardines. Oysters. My
I
bad.
say fish
I
and
think
chips.
that's worse.
How is that better?
Oysters, smoked oysters and saltines. It is great.
No.
My
I
dad used to eat
disagree
that
with
all the
you.
time.
There's something very wrong with you, Qrow.
He's a
a
bird,
bird.
naturally.
Yeah, the birds will eat crap out of the trash can, so that explains a lot about you. What about you, BTK? What's your favorite oddity with foods?
Well, actually, Cyril put me onto this one.
Oh, he's gonna steal mine. That's all right. Go for it.
Well, it's my favorite right now. Is the Lay's and mustard. Lay's potato chips and just regular yellow mustard.
Is there a certain kind of Lay's?
Yeah, it's just the regular Lay's, not the Ruffles, not the wavy, none of the just regular yellow classic Lay's.
Interesting. I'll have to try that. Okay. WildAngel, looks like you're taking notes on this stuff, so that's good.
No, I was answering.
Oh, okay.
For me, it's gonna sound really weird, but veggies, take little baby carrots, some orange juice, and a little Dijon mustard, and a little bit of honey, and simmer them until they're done. It tastes really good. We almost had them at Thanksgiving, but I didn't make them.
This sounds interesting.
It also works really good on pork chops.
Okay, that sounds really good.
I'd be down to try it.
I'll send it to Rose.
Well, it's one of those things where, like, if I was at someone's house and it was a dish they were offering, I would try it, but it's not something I would want someone to spend the time and effort to make just for me to try it, because it sounds like it's something that I will either really like or really dislike, and I'm not sure which it would be.
Fair enough.
Hey, maybe Rose and Lily will enjoy it, and you can go without. That's fine. They'll enjoy it.
Maybe, but I know Rose isn't a huge fan of mustard. The only thing that she likes mustard base is the honey mustard specific to Wawa, the honey mustard that they use. But other than that, she doesn't like any kind of
there's
mustard.
very little in it.
Okay.
So it's mostly orange juice and honey.
That sounds good. So, and CU says pineapple on pizza. Wow, we had that war. I agree with you, CU. I am all about pineapple on pizza.
There's Hawaiian pizza in the kitchen.
Would you stop? Oh my God, you guys are evil.
Naturally.
Chrome says I had an alligator nugget when I was in Florida. I don't even want to know what an alligator nugget is. I can guess. Is it what I think it is?
It's
Probably
like a
like
chicken
the-
nugget
Yeah.
made of alligator.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not as bad.
Yeah.
So here in Idaho, they have what's called Rocky Mountain oysters.
Oh God.
Oh,
No.
Yeah. So
Qrow,
that's
a
why,
moment ago you were just
No.
talking about oysters.
that's where I went
No.
with the alligator nugget thing. I'm like, oh man, this could go sideways fast. So, yeah. Missionary ways. That's a new way of referring to them.
Oh, the bare naked lays.
Bare naked ways. It's good.
Ba-dum-tsh.
New rock band just came out. The Bare Naked Ways. Yes.
Not to be confused with the bare naked ladies.
And it's all like auto-tuned crunch sounds from potato chips.
Yep. In a nice rhythm. Yeah, I could see that.
Yep.
Oh god, that's great. Sour cream and onion Pringles dipped in honey barbecue sauce.
ooh, that would
That
be
sounds
yummy.
Good. Oh, damn, that does sound good, Rose. Good choice.
I might have to make a run to the store.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too. Tell with the snow and ice. We don't care. It's time to go for a munchie run.
No, the roads are not bad.
Oh,
They're
well, good.
actually, other than everything hit 40 degrees today. It got slushy.
Welcome to Idaho.
Yeah.
9 degrees yesterday, 40 degrees today. Yep, it's about right. And Zafar says dill pickle ways with easy cheese. Might
I don't know
not be
about
bad.
the easy cheese.
It's really just like compressed Velveeta.
Exactly, yeah. In a can.
In a can.
I miss guacamole ways and Doritos.
Guacamole lays were really good.
Yes.
The Doritos that I miss, they used to make, and it was this like lighter gray kind of silvery style bag with a lot of black accents, but it was the black pepper jack Doritos. And hands down, they were S tier. They were the best Doritos that were ever made, ever will be made, ever could be made. And I will die on that hill. And then they stopped making them because apparently the rest of the world is wrong and didn't really buy them. I probably single-handedly kept them in business for that flavor as long as they were around. But it was the best. It really was.
See, I don't like pepper jack cheese. I think it's like the most wrong type of cheese there ever could be. So, yeah, no pepper jack Doritos.
You don't like a spicy cheese?
No, I don't like it. Peppy. Yeah, I don't like pepper jack. Now, Doritos with cottage cheese as a dip. Oh my god, that is to die for.
And saltines and oysters was bad.
Right. Man, you guys are going to traumatize poor Cyril up there.
Thank you.
Munchie time. Yeah. Munchie time. That works too. I agree. Yes, munchie time. What about you, Rev? What's your favorite oddity?
I think I get this far. I only like weird to most, I would say, is like potentially trying to think what they are. Like tortilla chips with like ranch. If you don't have like salsa or something, it's not bad. That's like
I get
the
that.
weirdest thing I could really come up with.
Like plain tortilla chips with ranch?
Yeah, like a ranch dip. Like don't go heavy on it. Like salsa, you'd go heavy on it. This is like dip like a corner or something and have the chip.
Okay. Interesting.
Can't overpower it.
What about peanut butter and celery? You guys had that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
A long time ago.
Ick?
like a normal thing.
Oh, babe.
Great poor
Yeah.
man's snack.
I mean, probably for a WildAngel, but
No, I love peanut butter. It doesn't like me. That's the
Yes.
problem. I didn't develop the allergy till about 10 years ago.
bet
So
you guys
I
fought in class every day.
up on yeah. I grew
You
up on
tried being
hamster.
nicer to it?
Stop
Now
yelling at it.
Almond butter or sunflower butter or something like that.
Yeah, I've tried your almond butter, whatever it was you had in the jar, and I took the cap off, and it was like oil floating across the top. Like, oh, that is just nasty.
That was the sunflower oil that sat for way too long.
Yeah. That was nasty.
Did you stir it before you tried it?
You're supposed to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have the oil on top. Don't recommend it.
Just pour the oil onto your toast.
Pretty much. That's kind of what it was. Like, I put a knife in there. I kind of scooped around it. Didn't get any better. I'm like, I'll pass. Thanks. Wipe the knife off, through the sink. Put it back. I'm done.
I think
Yeah,
this
it's
peanut butter is
settled.
broken.
Peanut butter will do that even after a period of time too.
Yeah. Most commonly when I go to stock, like peanut butter and stuff, as if you guys don't know, I work freight. So I do that stuff. And a lot of the peanut butter and stuff that we would get in that was like made like 2 days prior would have that separation because it's how they actually make it. So that's why they have like the no stir where they don't do a certain process, so it doesn't have to be stirred with that layer, you know?
Okay. CU says, yeah, natural peanut butter will separate Peter Pan peanut butter. Yummy. Good choice. So I think it's disturbing. You pick up a jar of peanut butter and it sloshes like it's full of water. It's like, that's probably not a good thing, right?
Well, yeah, but then if you think about it, like it's like kind of how I think about it is like the peanut oil there, like on top of it that you need to mix back in. Does that make sense?
It does. Disturbing, but it makes sense.
But
Not
like
a mop peanut butter.
natural separation.
Keeps it fresher longer too. So
Really?
because it's oxygen that causes breakdown of food, right? You know, causes that chemical breakdown process, and that layer of oil on top of it acts as a preservative. So natural peanut butter that will separate tends to last longer if you're
Yeah. Fair Pew Pew's good. Nerd! Yep. Here came the Scientology. Came out.
Hey, me and Cyril will stand with knowing things, all right? Leave us be.
Nothing wrong
We're
with that.
happy to know.
Yeah,
Comes to say-
storing the bottle upside down is a really good idea.
What's it, weeks?
There is that.
Almond butter does that. That's why I don't like it.
Well, if you store the bottle upside down, all the oil goes to actually goes to the actual bottom of the jar. So when you turn it right side up again, you just have the almond butter.
Ah. So you're separating the oil to go to the bottom. So when you flip it over, you've got all the oil
Yeah.
out.
No,
Yeah.
hold on. You flip it over so the oil goes to the bottom of the jar because it's upside down.
So
Because
when
how
you
I'm
turn it
thinking
over,
about it is it like how I heard it was the oil goes to the bottom. It's like oil goes upwards. Hold on a minute.
Right, it goes to the bottom of the jar, which is up.
I just want to make sure that everybody's like on the same page because I'm over here not.
I think you're the only one who's not.
right? Yeah, I think
I'm
we all got
not.
it. Okay. And,
I agree. Just mix it up. See you. It works.
So much better than the process shit. Fair enough, Qrow. Yeah, I can see that absolutely. She says, but what about the lid? Yeah, see, that's my concern. If you don't put the lid on tight enough, man, you're gonna make a hell of a mess.
Put the lid on.
See, unless you grew up in the middle of no man's land, like back in the late 80s, early 90s, right? You don't know how good you have it when it comes to things like peanut butter or jelly or things like that, right? Because we always got stuff co-op, meaning it was ordered in bulk directly from XYZ farm this, farm that, this little mom and pop spot, what have you. No nothing, no nonsense added, which I guess was supposedly really great for you, right?
Right.
But it didn't taste the greatest. It certainly did not taste the greatest. And there were very few things that I enjoyed eating growing up.
So I get to ask Cyril. Now, one thing I remember from growing up is you would get these jars of like jelly and jam and stuff, and they would be sealed with wax. And you thought you got it all, but you never did. There's always a chunk. You're eating a sandwich, all of a sudden you get a hunk of wax. Ever deal with that?
No, I don't think that we did the wax sealed ones.
Okay. Yeah, that was the worst. Oh, right next to powdered milk. Yeah, ferret pee-pee. Man, I am there with you, buddy. That is the absolute nastiest stuff on the planet.
The powdered milk. Yep.
Powdered
Sometimes
milk, just like powdered water. It's the same thing. It's just really janky. No one knows what it actually is.
Because it doesn't dissolve in water. It clumps. There's no way to mix that shit.
See, the secret is you take milk and then you add powdered milk to it and you get milk plus. And it's double milk and it's twice as refreshing.
Is that like grabbing water and powdered water and you get super water?
Yes.
I was thinking the Double Mint Plus commercial, yeah.
My dad used to mix the powdered milk with hot water so it would dissolve, because most things powdered dissolve better in heat. And then he would mix it like 50-50 with regular milk to make the regular milk last longer, and then put it in the fridge until it got cold. It was still disgusting.
Yeah,
It didn't matter what he did. It was disgusting.
What is powdered milk anyway? Yeah, I don't even know what the hell that shit is.
It's
Google.
milk minus the water and then dehydrated.
Oh, yep. And there goes
Powdered milk is a milk that has been pasteurized and then dried via evaporation. That's bizarre.
That's like dried cheese. That just doesn't work.
Yeah. Well,
Powdered
I mean,
Gross. See you.
those mac and cheese, boxes with that creamy, like the thick and creamy mac and cheese. That's good.
Yo,
That's
I-
good.
that stuff's pretty good.
Yeah. As long as you make it exactly the way the instructions say,
Yeah, with the milk and the butter and all that.
don't screw with it. Don't try to make it healthier by adding less butter. Don't try to whatever. Don't screw with it. Just make it, follow the instructions, and it's so good.
Would you like to know a
Apparently-
fun fact?
Through the
Thick
process
and
of
creamy.
apparently through the process of making powdered milk, it loses some of the fat, and it should not be given to children under the ages of 2.
Because they need the fat.
Right.
Which is funny because here it says powdered milk is frequently used in the manufacture of infant formula.
Wait a minute. Something's not adding up here, Jeeves.
I know.
More than USA.
Also, fun fact, powdered milk sometimes is used for baked goods because if they add regular milk, it would render the product too thin.
Gotcha. Okay. I see you saying powdered eggs.
Ugh.
I've used powdered milk when I was making like potato soup. I would add some extra powdered milk to give it more like a creamy, milky texture. But that's in addition to the milk I normally would use. So,
And that makes
so
sense. I
milk
can see
plus.
It's a super milk.
that.
I'm 350 here, but I'm just getting started.
Oh God, it's gonna get scary. So, yeah, it's rather interesting. I mean, we start talking about powdered milk, powdered eggs, powdered water, and some of these are bad jokes. Others are real stuff. It's like, okay, it makes you wonder, why did somebody create powdered milk? Where would you utilize that at?
Campers.
Okay.
Preppers, long-term storage.
People without refrigerators.
Yeah,
They exist.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Many places in the world.
Out in the sticks or some of the more third world.
I
I
want to say
start
the
hearing banjos
Amish.
playing. I'm leaving.
I'd like to say the Amish, but I think they usually have cows near wherever they're at.
Yeah.
Right. Also, Florida make gravy with the grease. Yes, that
Mhm.
makes amazing gravy. Right. Doomsday preppers. Good call, Rose. I like that. So it's interesting. And here's the scary part. I don't think any of us here are really doomsday preppers, yet we all have that experience with us. So maybe we were. Maybe our parents were all expecting the end of the world. You ever think about that? They were prepping us to die.
The other thing is powdered milk, when it's reconstituted, makes more than what the equivalent of real milk would be. So it's cheaper. And for, like, I know my family growing up, we couldn't afford to go to the store and buy a gallon of milk. And we got commodities.
Mm-hmm.
The commodities, and there was always powdered milk in there. Basically, like kind of like food banks. They've always
Right.
got powdered milk because it's cheaper than real milk and it's shelf stable. And so, that's why we drank it, is because it was cheaper.
Which is funny to think about because they're basically grabbing milk and then they're further processing it to make powdered milk, but somehow it's cheaper.
Yeah. It does seem odd, doesn't it, Qrow? It's coming on thinking.
It's because
Think
a
about
lot
it,
of
storage is less expensive.
the cost of milk is in the shipping it and storing it, right? Because when it's liquid, it's heavy.
Right.
There's a lot to move, the fluid volume equivalent of what a box of the powdered weighs. Once it's dried out and everything, it's a lot cheaper to move and ship and sell and store that.
And it doesn't have to be refrigerated. And
Yeah.
so people are paying that electrical bill. So
That makes sense. So I can see that. And it's true. Evaporation is different than condensed milk. Is liquid evaporated into powder. That makes sense. Okay. And then we get to Cherokee commodities. Okay. So, hey, I've been there too, man. I understand. That's how I grew up. I get it. Totally. Ferret says a gallon of milk in Guam is hella expensive. Interesting. Now, do they use the same kind of dairy cows in different countries, or do they change?
I think a lot of it comes down to how much space is available for dairy farms that are local, or and there's not a lot of space down in Guam for large pasture lands for cows and whatnot, so they have to import a lot of their milk, and that's not cheap.
Gotcha. Okay. And yeah, it made me think about that because I know I was talking to who was it? The guy from Alpha Dogs, and he said that they were having a shortage over in Australia of potato chips because they had a shortage of potatoes or something. So you couldn't buy potato chips for like 2 months. It was crazy.
Oh, I'd be heartbroken.
I know that's trauma in my world, man.
I'd be hitting up my friends online being like, dude, I need you to mail me a box. I will pay.
We need to fix
Some make case of Ruffles over.
Sitting there grinding up a bowl of the mash of the potato chips and with the grinder or whatnot, and then cut a little line of it.
Mainline my lays. Here we go.
That's happening in the main vein.
Yep. So, guys and gals, I think it's about time to go get some food. We've been talking about food all night. We avoided it last stream. We did great. This is dedicated food and munchies and everything. So
It caught up with us.
it did, yeah. And on top of it, I've got pizza out there waiting for me, so that's even more evil. So, guys, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. See you, Ferret Poop You, Austin Clark, Chrome. I know we've had a lot of people roll through. Zafar, thank you so much. Rose, thanks for hanging with us tonight. Abdul, great to see you. And of course, we've got the crazy gang up here. Cyril, BTK, Qrow, Rev, WildAngel. Thank you guys so much for always being here and making Friday night special.
Thanks for having us.
My pleasure.
Thank you
And,
for
yeah.
putting up with us.
Not putting up. Total pleasure here. And yeah, Chrome buddy, have a great night, a great weekend. And everybody remember, tune in next Thursday for a Rags to Riches to find out if we recover from this bloodletting event we've been going through the last week. And keep your eye on the channel because we got more things cooking, and it's going to start moving faster and crazier. It's just going to get wild.
Sounds like a plan.
Absolutely. So
Have a great night, everybody. Have a great weekend.
absolutely. Thank you, everyone. Have a good weekend. Stay safe out there, and we'll catch you next week on Rags to Riches.
See you
Bye, guys.
later.
See ya.
Boy.
Bye bye.